Hey guys, welcome to the back nine of the final round of the 2018 Las Vegas Challenge. This is the FPO lead card. We're very excited to watch them round out this tournament. Thank you to Innova Champion Discs and the PDGA for the round coverage.
As well as Jomez. I'm Lisa Fajkus.
I'm Madison Walker. And we're going to talk you guys through the round. Check out that gallery.
Good gallery going on for the last few holes here. We got the final 9. It's very exciting. Anything can happen here. Tight race going down to the finish.
We're looking for Jennifer to clean up her back 9 a little bit. I'm kind of rooting for her on this wide open course.
Yeah, I would say this is a bomber back 9, so it's going to favor those big arms for sure.
Speaking of bombers, this is a par 4 783-foot hole. There's a few places you can get into trouble. There's a cart path on the right, and the tee shot is a little bit of an ante that could put that into play. But most of the OB doesn't come into play until the second shot.
Catrina has a nice hyzer flip and gets right on the middle of the fairway.
Right where you want to be. Here you just kind of want to bite off as much as you can without being too far to the left. Those trees over there can affect the second shot, but looks like Hokom's putting it right in the middle where you want to be.
Yep, and gets good distance too.
Let's see Paige work that ante.
Yeah, she loves her Anheuser's. Gets
Looks like a lot of distance.
max D on that.
Yeah. Some good forward skips. Oh, she's right by the bunker. Wow, that doesn't even come into play for her.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Jen looks like she's throwing a max power shot as well. Doesn't quite get over on it.
Stays hyzer, and that needs to get down.
She's going to be dealing with those trees over there. It'll take a little bit off her second shot, but she can still get a 4 from here. Hokom looks like she's just trying to lay up in front of the green.
Well placed there.
Beautiful touch shot. She'll have a very easy approach. There is a green in front of the basket and a bunker behind the basket as well.
So Jen stays clean but pops it up hyzer.
She'll have a look.
Just a little longer on that approach, but still open. Another hyzer flip.
Catrina kind of plays with the OB on the right.
Stays a little wider, but it comes back nicely.
Puts it in between the sidewalk and the green, which is a good play.
Sweet.
Kind of takes out the bunker a little bit on your approach, which is nice.
Yeah.
Good plan. Paige with a beautiful touch shot. It looks like she's going to have a tree maybe in her putt.
Probably going to be a knee putt.
Jen with the solid play, keeping a mid-range nice and low, or maybe a putter nice and low.
AVRX3. She's got really good control on that upshot.
Hokom working that ghost again.
And it stops.
Ooh. Yeah, it kind of goes downhill behind the basket. Like I said, straight into an OB bunker that it did come into play on the cards I watched. Paige wants that
She
3.
laid out nicely, almost. Up and in with that
No
nice
chains.
lofty putt. Nice. Great par.
Jen tapping in her par. Looks like she saved it even though she was dealing with the trees early on, but knew she
Good.
had it.
Great recovery, especially on that upshot.
Paige tapping in her par. These ladies got off really clean. Par is definitely good on that hole. It's very long.
Moving on. Hole 11, we have a lot of OB here again. Left, right, and long. You want to stay really clean.
But this basket's not on a mound.
Yeah, it's not. It's very flat on the green. But that first 100 feet off the tee, it's really hairy. It's important to nail your lines.
Yes, it is 369 feet, but it's downhill. You can see we're elevated up above the fairway.
Catrina starts off low and hits that bush. Ouch.
She'll have a look at 3 for sure. It's pretty easy up and down as long as you get past those palmettos right off the tee. Hokom has a 2 look.
Good distance. Paige with the hyzer. Yep.
Huge hyzer.
That needs to stay clean. Just miss some trees, come back.
Oh, looks like it got tangled up a little
Yeah.
early, and it's going to be about 50 short.
A little obstructed on the putt there.
There's some marsh in the middle of the fairway that was overgrown last year and created a huge backup because we were all looking for our discs all the time. But it looks like they trimmed it this year, and it looks really clean. It looks great. Props to the tournament director, course designer, all the workers.
Okay.
Cat with a nice easy hyzer layup.
Yep.
Paige looking to work the forehand. Gives herself a putt.
Slight tester.
Yeah, a little bit of a tester. Hokom decides just to take it easy, lay it up. This green is definitely slippery. If you go too far past it.
Ooh, almost had that too.
Tough straddle putt.
Sweet putt, Paige.
Looks like these ladies are going to get off with a bunch of pars, which is good on this. We like seeing holes with no out of bounds.
Yep. Good job with those ladies cleaning up their putts. Those are somewhat testers. You don't want to let those slip.
Next hole is par 3, 496 feet, but I think that is a little bit off. It didn't feel that long.
Playing a lot closer to 400,
Yeah.
maybe.
It was definitely reachable by some of the ladies, I would say. I almost felt like I could get a putt on it, and I definitely can't throw that far.
Yeah, the play here is straight down, flip one down the right side, and Cat needs to stay in.
Ooh, she flirts with that out of bounds all the way down, but she
Wide
managed to
open,
keep it
wide
safe.
open look now at the basket. That's a great placement.
You can see the cart path on the right is out of bounds. On the left, there is not any out of bounds until you get up closer to the basket. Just over those hills, there's an OB green and a bunker. But as long as you kind of keep those hills as a backboard, you don't really have to worry about it.
Yep. Paige is going right side.
Trying to work the skip, and looks like it's paying off a
Plenty
little.
of distance. It's just important to get over that last mound. Give yourself kind of a clean look at the basket. And Jen, no problem.
Jen going for it? Yes. What a shot.
Sweet roll to the
Setting up
pin.
for a 2. I'm glad somebody went for it.
I think this is an interesting line because Hokom took the flick route and put herself nice and high, giving herself a downhill look straight at the basket.
There's not really any trouble around the basket, so it definitely gives you some confidence to approach without having to worry about rollaways or out of bounds.
These ladies are making it look easy, getting these pars here. Ooh, and a good birdie for Paige.
Wow, what is that, like a 40-footer? 50-footer?
That's huge. That's probably around 50 feet.
I
Yep.
feel like we should have had a SloMez on that.
That's a huge 2. Big bonus, and Paige is going to pull within 1 of the lead here.
Definitely a hole that we like to see 2s on from the lead card. This one's another tweener hole. It's 387 feet, but it's still a par 4. It is uphill off the tee pad, so it plays a little bit longer. And it's a little bit of a blind shot as well. You can't see the basket at all.
Sports Center hole.
Yep, this is the famed Paul Macbeth ace hole. That looked like my friend Thomas Gilbert from Canada.
Nice. Big hyzer line. Why not?
Really trusting her disc.
Caught up on that tree.
You can see the fence on the right side is out of bounds, and there's a bunker just before the basket. Those are the only out of bounds you have to worry about. If you land left like Jennifer's doing right here, you're completely safe. No problems over there. Setting up for an easy approach. Oh, getting some action.
Still rolling.
4. Looks like Catrina just grip locked a little longer, maybe threw it a little flatter than she meant to, but she'll have an open approach from there as well.
Hokom stays nice and clean. Gets good distance here on her drive.
Oof, man, that is a tough shot with that bunker.
Okay, she
laid up.
Luckily short of the OB, but a big tester.
I don't think it was a layup, yeah.
Big tester on that. No, definitely not a layup there. She just came out early.
Paige setting herself up for easy par.
Nice long run from Jen.
Mm-hmm. Hokom does the same, leaves it a little bit long, but I think that'll be no problem for her.
Yeah, she should clean that right up.
Oh.
Cat trying to maintain her one stroke. Unfortunately,
definitely a bummer to mess up this hole, but
yep, looking at that bogey now. Stays in.
I like her confidence on those short putts. She just steps up and does it.
Yeah. No time wasted. Okay, 5 holes left, and we're tied again for the lead. Moving on to hole 14, 555 feet.
This is definitely a par 4. 100%.
Yeah, this is a tough par 4. Again, around the green is where it gets real touchy. We got that mound there, and then behind the mound rolls right OB.
And it is a very steep drop off. There's also a cart path along the left side. Shouldn't really come into play because this fairway is so big.
Paige has a massive drive here, biting off a lot of distance.
Oh, wow, she reached the green on it.
I cannot believe it.
Holy cow.
Too much distance. That's
unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
It's 420 feet, a little bit uphill to that green.
Yeah, so not many ladies.
Yeah, she just ripped it.
Yeah, 420 feet. Wow.
Uphill. Jen pushes it a little bit too. No surprises here. She'll have a nice, easy approach. Well, I say easy. With basket on a mound, green, OB everywhere. Hokom lays her forehand up right down the middle perfectly. Catrina working a hyzer flip full flight.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to get up by the green as well. Hokom seems to get over a little bit on it, but it works out.
Sweet roll to the basket.
Yep, skips off the green, just what you want. Good play. Keeps it nice and low.
Routine approach shot here. Wants to keep it clean and close.
Looks like the flag's still here. Whenever my card went through, it was a little windy. It was very scary.
Yeah,
on
there
the
was
putts.
weird wind pockets out here, and it was really strange. Little shifty winds.
Glad they didn't have to deal with it on this scary putt.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Oh.
No way. Double OB for Paige.
Gosh, it happened so fast. Oh, my gosh. And she recovers.
Yeah, that's Paige style right there. Really good focus after a mistake to come back.
Circle 5 on a 555-foot hole with 2 OBs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still impressive.
Wow.
Catrina wanted that one. She wanted to capitalize.
That's gonna hurt a little.
Jen with a huge birdie. So awesome. That 3 feels really good.
Huge 3.
Hokom with the birdie as well. Catrina's going to clean up her par and gain a couple strokes on Paige, or a stroke on Paige on that hole. Hole 15 is a par 3.
This is a fun downhill Anheuser pull.
Yep. It's the tee pad's OB, so you have to go over a cart path. It's only about 150 feet off the tee pad. It's a nice golf hole. there's a lot of OB. There's some trees you have to work around, but it's nice because it kind of sets up your shot for you. You have pretty much one option, and you're not necessarily just ripping out as hard as you can, because if you hyzer off too much, you'll be out of bounds on the cart path left. And if you turn it over, there's some trouble on the right in the trees.
Yeah, this course requires a lot of control and skill the closer you get to the basket.
Hokom works her forehand. She'll set herself up for a nice forehand approach shot as well. This basket's down in a bowl, which I love. Catrina going aggressive, which she should be. The great Anheuser finishing flat.
Major tailwind for Paige here.
You could see her disc kind of got knocked out of the sky.
Puts it on that nice anti-flight.
Wow.
Wow. All the way there. Nice.
460 feet. That is insane.
Hello.
A tap into that's blowing my mind. I've watched her play a million rounds, and she still never ceases to amaze me.
When it matters most, it seems like she comes alive. Heart of a champion.
Jen with a huge run. She's got a nice easy tap in. With Jen, I feel like you never can kind of take those long putts away. She's always got one. Catrina lays up.
Smart.
It's really hard to battle with a 460-foot 2 on that hole. There's not a whole lot.
I mean, we're looking to get routine threes, and Paige starts up here with almost a tap into. It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
I feel like we definitely need a FollowFlight on that.
And that's how you tie the lead.
That is how you do it. Paige style.
And Hokom's only 2 back.
Yeah, she's again playing that quiet golf. She's not having
many
any
mistakes.
problems. Yep.
Yeah, keeping it clean.
Hole 16, we move on to another par 4.
Okay, yeah.
This one, the tee pad again is out of bounds. You kind of have to throw an Anheuser shot off the tee to get it inbounds. There's a tree right in the middle of the fairway. There's a cart path on the left that if you don't get over, you have to re-tee. So you want to make sure your first shot gets into the fairway. Paige bites off a lot.
She pulls it wide, but it's got plenty of room to come back clean.
The OB that's up by the basket, the green and the water, don't come into play for anyone in the field until the second shot. Jen, wow, really working that Anheuser. That's got some distance on it. Wow. Oh, love Hokom, the left line around the tree. Almost. Get out from under there. Cat looking to get maybe underneath it or to the left. And she just barely gets past it. It's good. Won't be in her next shot.
It's pretty big, just a placement shot here.
Yep.
You want to get close to the green, so you are pitching up for your par.
There is water on the right side as well, and it could come into play if you get a hold of a shot. The basket's up on a mound.
Yeah, if you flip one over on accident, maybe catch a roll. A lot of OB.
Looks like Hokom and Cat both decide to lay up. They're not trying to play too aggressive on these final couple holes. Jen has the distance driver in her hand. She's going for it.
All day.
All day. And look at that.
Well played, Jen.
Wow. That's a great shot. There is OB behind the basket as well. It's about 40 feet behind it. Doesn't quite come into play unless you really get a hold or get a bad roll.
Paige was in perfect position to go for it. But goes a little
Slow
deep.
down.
She's safe, though. That's good.
Safe. She'll have to deal with some trees
She'll
on
be
her
pitching
putt.
up for her par, most likely. Hokom
Doing what she does best.
puts a nice little ante there, so it comes back with very little speed. Sits right there. Not too far from the basket for her putt. And nice high hyzer
Parks.
from Cat.
I kind of like the weeping willows on the greens. They make for an interesting obstacle.
Yeah, they really want to like slap your disc down. Paige pulls off a nice low line flick there.
Hokom.
Perfect.
Huge putt.
Big putt there. She put herself in a great position with that upshot, and Jen's tapping in.
With her birdie. Well deserved.
Nice.
2 huge drives. Wow, a 765-foot birdie. That's awesome. Very impressive. Paige and Catrina stay the same, both with pars. Jen creeps up a little bit with that huge birdie.
2 holes to go in this NT.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Let's do this.
Hole 17 is a par 3. It's 507 feet. It's another tweener hole. This one's kind of tough.
It's tough. You actually are teeing from OB. If you, for some reason, catch a tree early, you might have to re-tee.
And we're kind of far back. 126 feet doesn't seem like a lot, but with all those trees,
The wind is also pumping at this time of the round.
and you're forced to throw an ante or at least a flat shot because the tee pad sort of faces towards an OB sidewalk or a cart path that goes all the way down the left side. So if you don't turn it over enough or have it land flat enough, it can skip and go out of bounds.
Paige and Jen giving those big lines.
Holy moly.
Right down the fairway. Paige perfectly puts herself in a position there. Puts the pressure on Cat. And Hokom, another great drive down the middle.
This is a great forehand hole. Definitely feels safer. I wanted to throw a forehand too. You don't have to worry about turning your disc over too much or not enough. You can just kind of push it down right in the middle. Cat, ooh, looking to go big here.
She turns it over, but it's staying. It needs to hold.
Oh, it gets tangled up in one of those scraggly bushes.
A little bit of an awkward stance there.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Man, that is brutal. Hokom laying up her forehand.
Yep, right there.
Still only 2 strokes out of the lead. Oh. Jen leaves herself a long putt with kind of an awkward backhand patent pending stance.
Paige is just a jump putt away.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. She's laughing that one off.
It happens to everyone out here. It hasn't happened to her today that much, so kind of to be expected. Trina lays it up. Gonna just go ahead and take her bogey.
Oh, wow. Almost had it.
Oh, I guess that's a double. Paige just making it look easy.
Good focus there, Paige. Yeah.
That's huge. That's a 2-stroke gain on that hole. 2 holes. With 1 hole left, that's pretty monumental. Oof.
Wow, I'm surprised to see that. She's been knocking those down all day.
Yeah, she has. It was kind of a little of a slanted stance.
Last hole, hole 18, 700 feet. Lots of OB again, left and right with the water. Signature hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a signature hole. Very beautiful. Lots of OB. Lots of placement shots. You want to play smart here, not hard. Paige is going in with a 2-stroke lead, but anything can happen at this point. You want to throw a hyzer shot off the tee just like Paige does. Not go too far because there's water. It's only about 300 feet to where the sidewalk, 369 feet to where the sidewalk and the water meet. The cart path is left, but it's, you really have to let one early release to get over there. Jen's really biting off a lot, and it's paying off. That is huge.
Perfect play.
Mm-hmm. Hokom's working the forehand, smart play. She'll kind of flirt with the OB, but it'll finish friendly over there for her.
Yeah, it was good trust in your disc right there.
Ooh, almost didn't. But she's going to have a really nice approach angle at the next shot. Katrina's not scared.
It's all about placement here, and she lays up perfectly.
Wow, she goes for it too. Awesome. That's a great placement shot. So skinny up there. Hokom keeping it low, doesn't want too much action on the green. Kind of using those hills as a backboard.
Well done.
taking the water out of play, which is over on the left on that second shot. Paige won't have to worry about it. She'll just throw over it. She's attacking that basket.
That was good.
A little short. There is a green over to the left just short of where Paige's disc is, but it looks like she took it out of play as well. Jen's going for it. Working that full flight.
Beautiful turnover right at the basket.
Oh my gosh. Looks like she's going to have a 15-footer for 3. That is very impressive on
Get
this
a
hole.
birdie. Catrina, she's hitting OB. She needs to come back fast.
Looks like she was trying to work her signature hyzer line. Maybe the wind got a hold. Maybe she grip blocked a
that
little.
wind definitely. She flipped it up, but too much. The wind just
Very
turned
uncharacteristic for Catrina. She recovers well. She'll have a tap in, but at this point,
it's a little bit of nerves here with a big gallery to finish.
And this green was pretty windy too.
Oh yeah.
You can almost kind of hear it. Paige lays up her putt. Doesn't want any rollaways. Not trying to deal with that.
Paige is all set up for the win here, so
Jen taps in a 3 for back-to-back birdies on par 4s. That's awesome.
Great finish for Jen. Really clean back 9. Same with Hokom. Really nice par there to finish.
Catrina taps in. Looks like she dropped down to tie for second with Hokom. Is that how it finished?
Yeah, they actually are tied for second.
And Paige with a 3-stroke lead. Well-deserved.
Yeah.
She fought hard. I think she was in 14th or 15th place after the first round, and she battled all the way back to the top.
She moved up 13 positions after the second round.
Unbelievable.
Just congratulations to Paige for winning the first NT of the year.
Yes, it's well-deserved out here, and I don't want to say expected, but this is her type of course, and it's good to see her doing what she does best out here.
Thanks, guys, for watching, and I want to say thanks to Madison for co-commentating with me.
Yes, it's my first time doing this with Lisa, and we had a great time. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We want to thank Innova Champion Discs. We want to thank the PDGA. We want to thank Jomez for pumping out ladies coverage all week and not sleeping.
We had a blast. Shout out to the homies back in Texas for watching.
We also want to thank UDisc for all the awesome stats we've been giving y'all over the past 4 rounds. They make it really fun and really exciting.